Sorry everyone, just gonna be one little second. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Hi everyone, hello. I hope everyone's doing good tonight. We're back with some Sly 4. We're getting so close to the end. I don't think we'll be able to finish it tonight. But I didn't see. But we're gonna get it to where we can at least finish it by tomorrow. And because this is a whole new stage, a whole new region, a whole new attitude, but we still gotta catch them all and be the best that we can be. Also loading screens. Alright, ThiefNet. What can I buy? Cane push? Diablo Fire Slam. Bend it like Bentley. Ooh, stun shot. Triple shot, yeah. Wildland Banakacom, Fire Heat Seeking Dart. That sounds like it'll be helpful. Play it tomorrow too? Nah, tomorrow I'm gonna try the back rooms. I haven't installed, but I haven't gotten to do the practice run yet to see how well it runs. So, if the back rooms doesn't run well, then I probably still won't play Sly. I'll probably play something else. Now, Sly will be finished next week, along with Pokemon Stadium will be finished next week. Hi, Gemini. Hi, Ham Ham. Let me give you a good old ham hi. Whoa. I was not expecting Arabia Oasis. I won't lie, when I first put it up, I was like, all right, cool, we're in ancient Egypt. And I'm like, wait, no, that's racist. We're not in Egypt. We're in Aladdin Town. Which means a lot more colors again. Oh man, this is gonna make it so hard to find the bottles. Ah! Oh well, we gotta find them. Let's see. Oh! The bottle hunt begins. Oh! That was weird. I was like slipping and sliding. Yes! Just as I was planning on that one. Oh, that was sick. Ba-ba-na-na. Where's the genie? Can we just wish for all the bottles? By the way, it's kind of messed up that Aladdin didn't allow Jasmine to use any of the wishes for Genie. Just saying. Ooh, I flew. Alright, where's base? Ah, pooples. One owner per lamp tenure. No, Jafar used wishes. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. A new lamp tenure. What constitutes a new lamp tenure? Jasmine could have her own lamp tenure. Interesting. I guess I'll get a new power or something. It kind of seemed like that was the case, that anyone could just grab it and just make their own wishes. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Ow! Stop it! Oh, got ya! Infinite falling! Okay, I didn't do anything with that. I watched my friend die in front of my eyes. He just disappeared into a tornado. What kind of world has the future person brought? I hear that bottle. Hey, there's another one. Okay, ready? Ah! Well, I mean, you're not gonna say it like that. What Aladdin should have said was, "Hey, Genie, I feel like I've used you a bit irresponsibly. My girl, all right, she's got a lot of good ideas for the kingdom. All right, you know, let's just knock out some wishes real fast, and then we'll go ahead and get you all set up on that freedom. Yeah." I mean, because let's be honest, whenever like Aladdin does like become the Sultan, like he's not gonna be able to like do shit. He knows like zero about running a country. Well, I guess that could be said for probably a lot of Sultans if you stop to think about it. What are your credentials? I was born into it. Well, there we go. It was very convenient that despite him like not being a genie anymore, he gets to keep godlike omnipotent power. It's... I mean, there's nothing they need to ask him. They have each other. And it's also it too that Aladdin probably like couldn't even like think that hey, maybe it wouldn't hurt for Jasmine to get some wishes in. He's like, yeah, we're focusing on the now. We did it. We beat you far. Time to tie everything up. All nice and tied, like a rope. I don't have any education. Thank you for the follow, Gavin Zoned. All right, what am I shooting at? Bottle! No! Did I hit it? Did it count? It's going good. How are you doing today? Oh, maybe I gotta shoot up there. No, that doesn't look right. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what they wanted me to shoot. We're hunting bottles. And also talking about Aladdin. Wait, this game is considered retro? Of course it is. 2 generations ago. You don't want to think about it too hard, but it's true. I mean, let's stop and look at when this came out. Let's see, Sly for release date 2013, 10 years ago. It's 10 years ago. It was just yesterday. It's 10 years retro? Well, not so much 10 years is retro, but 2 consoles back is retro, in my book. Like when the Nintendo 64 was out, the Nintendo would have been considered retro. So that's how I do it in my mind palace. PS5's out, and the Switch is almost like used its lifespan up. Hello, treasure book. Wait, are you crabs like trying to hurt me? I guess so. Yeah, about 3 years, right? Your own. I mean, if you stop and think about it, the Wii is technically retro too. And Xbox 360. Yeah, the PS5 and the Xbox don't really feel like a huge improvement over their previous iterations. It's like the PS5 can do faster loading times, and the fan doesn't sound like a jet engine trying to explode. That's the PS5. Oh, shit! Alright, who's the punk? Oh, this is Crab. Like you're playing on a plane. Hells yeah! I was worried I wasn't going to be able to finish Persona 5. The PS4. PS4 kept sounding like it was going to die at any moment. I guess I gotta get that weird time power or whatever. Hey, flying carpet! The best character in the movie. Yep. There we go. I was gonna say the frame rate's starting to stutter. Yeah. Pooples. Dang. Crab baskets. Oof. That was a fight. Yep. Is there a trick to this? Pooples. Alright, what do we got? 13 bottles? I feel like that's not that many. But I also feel like I haven't explored this whole area yet. Yeah, this whole part back here we haven't even, like, touched. Okay. Alright, time to stop getting distracted. If in doubt, wait until later to retry tricky things. Yeah, that's true. But you know me, I gotta try tricky stuff fast because I'm like ridiculously impatient, and I keep thinking, what's not thinking? I keep overcomplicating tasks. What games are exclusive to PS5 that are iconic and haven't been released on the PS4? Wait, 1 second. I know this. Give me a second. PS5 games. There's one I know of. PS5 game list. I mean, I guess most people would say like Elden Ring or God of War, right? God of War 2. There's that Ratchet and Clank. That's a good one. And it probably also could have been made for the PS4, but it wouldn't have looked as good. Let's see. FF16 feels like it might be one. Exo Primal looks like a game that would have trouble running on a PS4. Yeah, it's about all I got really in my head right now. Are all those on PS4? No, the new Ratchet's only for PS5. FF16 is only on PS5. And Elden Ring doesn't have a PS4, I don't think, does it? Let me see. Elden Ring PS4. It might. Okay, Elden Ring is on PS4. Okay, never mind. Okay, so just Ratchet and Clank and the other thing I said. Final Fantasy 16. 2 exclusives, yeah. Oh wait, God of War Ragnarok. Wait, or is that on PS4 as well? Or is that only PS5? Let me see. God of War Ragnarok. That's on PS4 as well, right? Yeah, it's on both. Okay. I mean, like the truth of it is that they really couldn't afford to make things PS5 exclusive for the first 2 years because no one could get the damn console. Like, they really fudged the boat on that launch. Making it like online exclusive for like retailers and websites for the longest time, like it ruined it. If they'd actually stuck to a more like logistical like store, like a launch, then more regular people could have like bought them, and thus they would have had more sales on games. FF7 R2 is also going to be like a system seller for sure. Ooh, what is this? And I have no doubt. I have no doubt that they'll turn it around or like still end up with a profit in the end, like for sure. And because it's not like Xbox is really like giving them anything to like really like fight against at the moment. I mean, once Starfield's out, maybe that'll get more, damn it!
Okay, Sly. Word on the street is that Salim Al-Kupar was driven into hiding, but that he's still in the area. We need to figure out where he's hiding and
No, my treasure.
why. To facilitate that, I've built you a new toy.
Cool. Is it a robotic turtle butler?
No. After gathering data from your ancestors, I've been able to map the Cooper DNA. I've modified your Binocucom with a new visual guidance system that I've...
What? You only went 2 fanboy mode? Oh, there's a lot of great stuff there. Yeah, probably not for everyone. I don't think a direct has to like be like everything needs to be a showstopper. I think it's actually like, you know, one of the best things about Nintendo is that like they have such like a huge like variety of stuff that comes out nowadays. Is that even if like someone gets like one thing, then it's awesome because that one game probably wouldn't have came out for anything else. Like Star Ocean 2, like HD, like that was a big fanboy moment for me. I love Star Ocean 2.
Wow. I wonder if Salim was trying to see if he could summon a genie from one of these lamps. He must be really desperate.
Hey, we were talking about genies.
Activate your Binocucom and scan the surrounding areas. You should see a glow on any object that Salim has recently touched.
Was this really supposed to be the E3 Direct? I think the term of a Nintendo E3 style Direct doesn't exist anymore. Like for other companies that don't do regular kind of like announcements. Like, you know, I get it, like EA doing theirs, Ubisoft announcing like 2 things.
Detecting something near your location.
But Nintendo does what? Probably like 10 Directs a year?
You better get a picture of that as well so I can analyze it.
Quote unquote E3. I mean, you know, it's just, what was it, like the summer showcase? Everyone was just showing enough to get to let people know that they can buy games throughout the rest of the year. Alright, let's not forget there's gonna be the Game Awards in November. That's gonna be the exact same thing. War has changed. The console wars have changed. They've gotten decentralized, but also like there are leaks nowadays, like how like Persona 3 Reload got leaked. So that kind of like takes away from a lot of like, excitement or press engagement, I guess would be the term. Like social media itself has changed the way that advertising needs to be done in general. I don't really consider that a bad thing because that means that now a lot of like smaller games can get the same kind of like press quality that the big companies get. What does it want me to shoot? Ah, it's the same one, same damn one as before. Just want a Sly 5. Sly 5 would be fun. Damn it. I would really like Sony to kind of get out of the whole every game needs to be The Last of Us mindset. Need to get up there. I think with like tech nowadays, that like a new Sly Cooper game could like do like really well gameplay wise. Just like how big they can make the area. That would be like a ton of fun. Yeah, like a nice open world Sly game. That'd be fun as shit. This area's got some really like interesting treasures. Always love the little like Looney Tune music that plays while you're being chased. Come on, Sly, you can do it. Oh yeah, no, I agree, Gavin. A lot of people, well, the people that told me about this game, they said that like it's not their favorite, but it's not bad. Like the people that say like this is the worst Sly. I'm curious like what they were really looking at when they were playing this, because I mean like these like stages are designed so well. They're colorful, they're large, they're expansive. The story is amazing. And the only thing that kind of sucks is that it's limited by like it being on the PlayStation 3.
Quick, Sly, the binocular! There's something nearby!
What am I supposed to grab?
Sly, use the binocular! I'm detecting something near your location!
Normally the Phantom 2 or 3 is the favorite.
Looks like Salim recently took this camel for a test drive.
I can see a couple things about why people would say that. Like some people could say like one they prefer because of its like classic style, like especially if you like old school like Crash and stuff. And I can see why some people would say like yeah, they prefer like 1 over 4. I think the people that have really like gotten to experience like the Sly series, yeah, see like one doesn't hold up as well once you kind of like get a taste of like the actual way that the games went going forward. But for some people that's going to be like, you know, it's going to be just what they know and like what they stick with. Ah, freaking. There's got to be a trick to it. I guess I'll get something later. How am I alive with 0 health? I have 1 health.
You're in range. Use the binocular now, Sly. Well, Salim's obviously not neglecting his grooming.
How come there's no female Cooper ancestors? Oh, 3 your favorite? That's cool. Three was really good. I enjoyed all the different like characters in the roster. See. How to get up there? There we go. We're making progress. Although the frame rate's barely holding on. Oh man, the stutter is strong. Too many things going on at once. Hang in there, game. I believe in you. Oh, crap. That just broke. Now I'm thinking. Oh, okay, so I can't even jump it. Interesting.
I'm picking something up. Put your binocular on, Sly.
Ba-ba-ba.
You're in range.
I'm not in range at all. Oh, Pyro would have been great. There it is. I knew I heard it somewhere.
Sly, there's something close by.
I know.
You come. I'm picking something up. Put your binocular on, Sly. This looks like a peaceful spot. I'll bet Salim uses this place for meditating. Okay, Sly, I'm collating all the data, and it appears Salim is on a boat?
He's on a boat. Well, then let's get going. Yeah. Hello.
Greetings. You're Salim Al-Kapar, aren't you?
And who are you?
Well, that part's kind of complicated. I'm a thief like you, but I'm kind of new in town. How about you come back to my gang's hideout and I can explain myself?
How about you go lick a camel's hump?
Ew.
Okay. Look, I know you're in trouble. I'm here to help. I can explain everything, but let's go where we can talk safely. Besides, you look hungry. How would you like some food?
Food? It was foolish of you not to mention that in the first place. Let's go.
This one doesn't look as cool as the others.
Back at the hideout, introductions went quickly as Salim stuffed his face. He told us about his problem. Some new player calling herself Miss Decibel had rolled into town and started throwing lots of money around. It didn't take a genius to figure out who the time-traveling lieutenant was here. Salim and the 3 remaining thieves had decided to pull one last heist before disappearing into retirement, Miss Decibel being the target. Of course, with her technology, she had easily captured his thief brothers, and Salim
No,
had been trying
guns!
to plan to free them ever since. Bentley uncovered some interesting background information. Miss Decibel had come from a wealthy British family. Her true love was classical music.
Wait, didn't the bear also want to be a musician?
Unfortunately, her complete lack of musical talent, coupled with an extreme temper, made for a volatile combination. After suffering a freak accident during a tantrum, she was left unable to play music normally. However, when she discovered she could control people with her hypnotic tones, a new criminal was born. She began using her devious talents to control others, forcing them to commit crimes for her. We told Salim about the paradox, and the whole thing made some strange kind of sense to him. The bad news was that he wasn't completely.
Bear wanted to be an
convinced that we
artist,
were
though he
there
also
to
liked rap.
help him.
No, he wanted to be a
Instead, I was going
dancer.
after
No, a
the
figure
rats.
skater. He wanted to be a figure skater. That's why when you do the fight with him, you're skating and pirouetting on the ice. He always wanted to be a figure skater when he was young. But he had to settle for being an artist because it was quick money. Poor thing. He just wanted to dance. Dance, match, dance, do 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 do. You know me, I'm a sucker for a sob story. And that fast stealing is like one of the best power-ups. Oh, hello. Up we go, up we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hmm. What is over here? Nothing. Darn. I feel like I'm missing a lot of obvious bottles. Yeah. Oh, good. He turned away. Whole bunch of pearl earrings. Suppose it's better than pearl necklaces, but still. That was the one I got stopped doing, right? Yep. Ah, well, I'll worry about it later. Oh, here's how we go up. Aha! Got it. Oh, crap it. Okay, well, I guess I got what I wanted. Anything? No, I guess I did get most of the easier to find bottles. Not now. Not now, you. Okay. I knew it. Hmm. Let's go! A little bit more. Camera, please stop. What are you doing? Ah, did it? No! Oh, yo, what was that? Let's fucking go! Ooh, hope this is as good as whiskey as it took to get it. What can I say? I love doing things the hard way. Oh, it's cane polish. Hey, there's another one. I was missing this one. I have to go. Hey, check in here. Feels weird that this one's open. Ah, shit. Oh, rude. Alright, let's try that again. I don't know why the sneaky hits weren't working. But I want this comfy ass pillow. Ah, I keep getting distracted by stuff. This is why I said we weren't going to finish this part tonight. Oh, jeweled pillow? Then that means that's not soft at all. Boo. Alright, I guess we'll do a mission. Where is it again? There it is.
Okay, apparently Salim lost a small fortune betting on the camels a while back and
Oh
had to
no!
pawn his
Camel
new
betting.
outfit. Sly, if we can buy that outfit back for Salim, I'm sure we could gain his trust. The shopkeeper is a security freak, a real head case. His place is a fortress and he never leaves. All business is conducted through a slot in the door. I think this is one time we're going to have to play it straight and pay the man what he wants.
Never!
As you might imagine, his price is pretty steep. The shopkeeper will only accept payment in the form of flawless gemstones. 3 to be exact.
Oh, I was gonna steal those anyway.
Gems of that quality around here are the decorative stones embedded in the city walls. I've located the 3 largest specimens for you. All you have to do is remove them, avoid the guards, and bring them to the shop. Just make sure those gems are still flawless when you get there.
See? Told you, I'm always ahead of the game. Sure. That's gross.
Good job, Sly. That's one huge rock.
This is the part where everything starts turning to lava, right? Bling. I'll take that. Is it wet? It sounds wet.
2 gems down, 1 to go.
Is that a dolphin that flew by? Nice. I forgot what I was doing. I'm glad it didn't count as breaking a gem. Holy shit. Sweet.
All right. Now just make sure you get those gems to the shop in one piece.
Oh, but I wanted to break him like candy. There was a bottle here I missed. Ooh, scorpion tail. That's a cool one.
What do you want?
I'm here to buy the thief outfit.
Sorry, I do not believe one such as yourself could meet my price. Good day.
I've got shiny
That's
gems.
too bad. I guess I'll just have to go bet these gems on the camel races.
Wait, you have gems? Let me see.
Man, these rocks are so heavy, I can barely lift them. You want the gems? I want the outfit. Do we have a deal?
Indeed. If you want to purchase these old rags, who am I to object? All sales final, no returns.
No returns. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Now this is an outfit. Oh.
Sly, I've been talking to Salim, and it's obvious that outfit is the key to his success. He claims it was once owned by a real genie, and that it could actually slow time. Fascinating. I wonder if it somehow influenced your ancestor Matthew de la Couvert's slow motion technique. In any event, only someone possessing the famed Cooper focus can pull it off.
I want to get that. Oh, I get it. So use the time slowdown. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, he just died. Up we go! I fucked it up. Prince of Persia time stopping. I would not have guessed. Oh, dang it. I forgot to switch back. But I should be able to go back and get all the rest of the treasures. 'Cause I remember there was one, especially in the ice place. That I couldn't get. Hello. Where's I going again? Get under the gate. Under the gate. Where? Bottle! Ha 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 ha! I got distracted again. Crap! Under the gate. Oh, right. I probably need the costume back and then it'll tell me where to go. There we go.
While wearing the thief outfit, press the R2 button to activate your ability. Good job, Sly.
Hey, that's
Oh,
fun.
It seems we captured thieves, which makes them almost impossible to track. It's going to be... Hold on, Sly. I'm picking something up. Sweet sunspots. Sly, Le Paradox is here.
Oh.
He's meeting with Miss Decibel right now.
Oh, let's kick his butt.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity for a little eavesdropping.
Great idea. Just one thing. That outfit won't fool these guards. They know the locals and they'll peg you for a stranger immediately. You should just stay out of sight.
Thanks for the info, Bentley. I'm on my way.
Sly, press the triangle button to use that sword. Way to go, Sly. Now you better get going. Sly, don't let anyone see you. If the guards see you, it's over, Sly.
Have I ever told you how exquisite your eyes are? They are like two pale-fish stones.
Cyril, you're making me blush. I could swear I heard something.
I can hardly wait until this business is completed.
Oh, I hate these sneaking parts so much.
We can return to Paris for good.
Well, if you say so.
So, please tell me the operation is going according to plan.
Of course, everything is progressing splendidly. I have those raggedy little thieves completely under my control. I've never seen better forgeries. The documents they're producing are of the highest quality.
Perfect. Once I get them back to the present day and my royal lineage is discovered, my
Oh.
wealth and power will be unstoppable.
Well, there is one teensy little problem. We still need to feed our little worker bees, but our supplies are running low. The one who calls himself the Panther seems to work best when I feed him scorpion claws.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
Scorpion claws. Let's go.
Well, I shall have some delivered immediately. Whatever it takes to keep these vermin working. Oh, and one more thing. Tell your guards if they don't capture Cooper, I will have them all fired and then executed.
Sly, did you hear that? They're creating a false royal identity for Le Paradox in the present day. If that happens, he'll be close to untouchable.
Watch where you're pointing that
They
trap.
also need a delivery. The Panther needs scorpion claws. Maybe we can make that work for us.
It must be yours, the camel hair. Yeah, this desert
Oh,
is one
sneaky.
litter box. Perfect. And I just had my tail shampooed. Did I mention your outfit is stunning, Sherry? I can't imagine anyone else wearing that.
Why, thank you.
I must remember to bring a handkerchief next time.
Is she allergic to Cooper tail?
You lost weight, my dear. You look at least 100 pounds lighter.
Oh, how sweet of you to say.
Tell me, what do you think of this little sand pit?
Well, darling, this dry environment plays absolute havoc with my sinuses. My music practice has been atrocious lately. Would you like to hear that?
Not really. I want you to hear me. Do not fail me. Like
Give the girl the cello.
Sherry. I'd hate to see you stranded here permanently.
Oh, I'll make sure that...
Isn't that really bad to leave them stranded in back in time permanently?
Even Penelope, and she was the smart one. But now I have to turn my back on her. You understand.
Oh, yes, of course. Everything will go precisely as planned. Although, I must trouble you for some camel cheese. Absolutely horrid stuff, but the thief called the Tiger seems to rely on it, and our reserves are almost depleted.
Can't we just starve these filthy hoodlums in fine. I will send a delivery boy.
More deliveries. Sly, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It's true, but the elephant...
Camel cheese? Ew.
Watch where you're pointing that trunk.
stupid guards.
I don't even know like how you'd get camel cheese. I guess camels are mammals, so they do milk.
More requests.
Oh no, sweetums, I believe that's all. As soon as the documents are complete, I will deliver them personally.
Magnifique! Then I should have them very soon.
Oh wait, there is one last itty-bitty little thing. The one called the lion seems to favor cobra tails, and you know how troublesome those are to obtain.
Fine, you shall have them. But I had better get those papers quickly.
Boy, I'd hate to be the guy that has to collect the cobra tails. Sly, I've got a crazy idea. That outfit may not work on the guards, but I bet outsiders like La Paradox and Miss Decibel wouldn't know the difference. She's expecting deliveries for the thieves, right? Try using the outfit to impersonate the delivery boy. If they buy it, we'll know where the thieves are being kept.
Excellent idea, Bentley. And just to ensure it's foolproof, I'm gonna use my
No, Sly, don't say it.
Italian accent.
I said crazy. Sly, not suicidal.
No, not the Italian accent.
While wearing the thief outfit, press the R2 button to activate your ability. Sly, press the triangle button to use that.
And who is this little peepsqueak?
Yes, identify yourself immediately.
It's me, the delivery boy. You were called?
I don't recognize your scruffy features.
The other boys are out to sick. Something about the snake bites.
Is there something wrong with your voice?
No, I've talked like this my whole life.
I see. Well, if you're really the delivery person, then you would know the usual orders, no? What food does the panther require?
Why, the panther loves the scorpion claws.
He appears to be legitimate.
Thank goodness. Here are the delivery locations. Hurry up, please.
Sly, it's a good thing we're in Arabia, because in Italy that accent would be considered a felony. Now let's go rescue those thieves.
Winning. Hi, Maywo. How you doing, silly cat? 96% of the bottles. So close. So close. Any new power-ups? Paraglider, dive attack. Oh, that's cool. Silent sprint. Yes. Finally. Comes confusion. No. Meter recharge. Gunshot. End it. There we go. Buy a whole bunch of random crap. Perfect. Alright, let's go rescue 40 thieves. Or 39 thieves? I guess it's Alibaba and the 40 thieves, so it's technically 41 thieves. Oh, he doesn't have the time slow down. What does this guy do? Well, he's got his cane on him at least. Oh shit! He just like poofed that guy out of existence. Pretty dark, brah. Oh, he gets a little carpet. That's cute. Do do do. Do 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 do. I found it.
Okay, Celine. We know that Decibel has the Panther somewhere in that tower. Trying to go through the palace itself would be impossible. Luckily, this carpet shop is going to save us the trouble.
Ah, yes. Honest Hassan's Carpets. He owns many, many shops, but he is not so honest. Trust me. We used to run a flying carpet scam where he would pretend to be.
Kind of pressed for time here.
Oh, I kind of want to know about the flying carpet scam.
So, according to my diagrams, the shop is connected to the tower. There's a vent system on the side of the building. All you have to do is crawl through the vents, and it will lead you straight into the shop. From there, you can make your way through the shop's interior to the tower.
You make it sound so easy. I would like to see you crawl through vents when you are my age.
Talk to you inside the shop. Good luck.
Bentley's kind of done with all of these Coopers. He's like, All right, good luck. Bye. Ba, ba, na, ba, na, 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 na.
I wonder if this Bentley will have me jumping through hoops next. First, I grab the rope. Then I press the R2 button to climb up or down like lightning.
Oh shit, he has like a super climb. I have to hold it, that's right. Okay.
Wait, this room doesn't match my blueprints?
Yes.
It must have been renovated recently. Give me a minute to figure this out.
Oh, by Aladdin's beard. Do you not know that rule number 37 in the Thieves' Handbook is expect the unexpected, foresee the unforeseen, predict the unpredictable?
Keep your turban on. My sonar readings show an old passageway through a cave system beneath the floor. Let's see. Massive payload, angle of incidence, relative humidity divided by 2. Got it.
Cut the rope.
Wait, if we could drop that pallet of carpets in the corner, it should smash a hole in the floor straight through to the caverns below.
We? It seems that I will be doing all the work.
How about we just talk when you reach the passageway?
Oh, Snippy.
Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes?
Ya-cha-cha.
Oh, if only I had a magic lamp. I would wish for this job to be over.
Whoa, those are some giant Diablo scorpions. Nasty. You probably just want to avoid them, but destroying those nesting mounts will clear them out. Keep moving forward and you should reach the base of the tower.
Smashy, smashy, smashy. Ew. Bugs. Bugs.
Oh no, I just stuck my Tastes just like chicken.
No thanks. I'm trying to cut back.
Alright, now what was I doing? Out of the way, Bones.
Keep going, Celine. The tower entry point.
Whoa, this is cool.
All right, Celine, you're in.
Who's my favorite Cooper ancestor? Probably.
Climbing, my favorite.
I don't see an access point, but that lever looks worth investigating. And be
Probably the
careful
cowboy
not to
one.
stir up the scorpion nests in here.
Cooper the Kid. Then Bob. Then Shiro. Then the knight, then this guy. Nice.
I would much rather be riding a camel with 3 humps.
You're mine!
Wait.
I would much rather be riding a camel with 3 humps.
Oh, okay, I see the shadow now.
A thousand thank yous once again for this most excellent idea.
Okay, you have to jump on that fast. Ooh.
Oh, cobras in baskets! The perfect gift.
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher!
All these blades and traps. Just what an old thief wants to see.
Ah, I did it! First try.
At least this lucky fellow is getting some rest.
Go! Best around, nothing's ever gonna get me down.
You're almost there. Just a little further.
Where do I go from here? Oh, up.
Your friend is in a kind of hypnotic trance. The strange sonic frequency modulations emitted by that device are causing it. I've seen this type of thing once before.
Wait, this guy's the
on a
Panther?
mission in Prague. But this is on a whole new level. Mind control by music. music. It's genius. Well,
If there was
evil
if
genius.
there was going to be like a second trilogy, Bentley probably would have been the final boss of the last game, wouldn't he?
Device before freeing him. But we have to proceed carefully, or we risk turning his brain into jelly.
What is this jelly?
Oh, sort of like Baba Ganoush or hummus, but fruity.
Ugh.
Exactly. Just give me a closer look at that thing so I can turn it on. Great, Celine. I'll take it from here.
6-axis time. Let's go.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong!
Ooh, hello.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong!
Yeah, I fucked up. Also, might destroy the Brotherhood. I mean, brothers fight.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong!
But no matter what, they'd come through together in the end. Oh, hello.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong! Come on,
Up.
at least stay on target!
Guess if he learns his lesson, it's okay. Okay. For it. Let's go. Did it. We saved him.
My brother, are you all right?
Oh, my head. Where am I?
You have been imprisoned, hypnotized, and compelled to create forgeries by that evil elephant. But I have freed you from mesmerizing music. With, some assistance.
That's nice. I'm hungry. Did you bring me anything to eat? Perhaps some nice roasted scorpion tails? Maybe some camel milk?
Amazing! I climb halfway to the stars to rescue you, and you expect camel milk? Why do I bother?
So I guess this was the first Cooper that had his own crew, huh? Ba ba da ba ba ba. Alright, I am getting hungry, so I am probably going to call it here. It's a bit of a shorter stream, but I'm just not, I don't want to push myself whenever I'm getting hungry. It's like, yeah, no, I should listen to my body. Listen to my body, listen to my brain. But that's okay, because we'll finish this up next week. And in the meantime, I will go get a whole bunch of extra treasures and stuff. Do some exploring in the meantime. Yeah, but tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna try and have the YouTube stream up for FF16, and then tomorrow night we're gonna do the back rooms. So, thanks everyone for coming in. Y'all have a good night. Get a good sleep. Get a good eat if you haven't eaten already, and we'll see all y'all later. Bye, Q.